Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be washing some fresh produce I got in. I'm also going to be making some Monterey chicken and some blackened shrimp, as well as showing you guys this cute little popsicle dessert treat that I made with grapes. So to begin today's video, I am starting off by washing some radishes. I have this recipe that I want to try. I'm not sure if I'll be putting it on my channel or not, but I needed some radishes, of course, for the recipe. So here I am, I'm washing them. And I think I've showed you guys in a video before, I use my salad spinner to wash. I actually got the idea from Jen Chapin. And I've been doing it ever since I saw her do that months ago, and it is so convenient. So I've washed my radishes. Now I found some fresh kale. You guys, this kale was so beautiful. I had to get it. And to tell you the truth, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. But what I do is I add water to my spinning bowl, and then I add a little bit of vinegar, and I let the vegetables soak for a little bit. So there I was spinning the kale, and now I'm getting ready to put it in some paper towel after it has dried. And I found that when I do my leafy greens this way, it keeps so much better and so much longer. I love this method, and I'm going to keep doing it until I find something better. But when I do it this way, wrap it in paper towel, and then I put it in a storage bag, you all, it keeps so much longer than it would if I hadn't done this process at all. So I do highly recommend it. I got some fresh green onions. These looked so good at the grocery store. So I just did the same method. I wash it in my salad spinner, and here I am just making sure it is as dry as I can get it. And then I'm going to do the same thing, wrap it in paper towel as well, put it in a storage bag, and put it in my refrigerator. It keeps, again, so much longer. You guys will love this method. Let me know if you guys have tried it before. So next up is broccoli. I'm adding some vinegar to my water as usual, and just a little bit. You don't need a lot. And I'm going to cut my broccoli. For the recipe I'm going to be using, I just need the crowns of the broccoli. So that's why you see me just cutting off the crowns. I'm not going to keep the stems. So I'm going to let these sit and soak in water for a bit, and then I'm going to spin them as well. And I have these really cute little Rubbermaid salad or fresh bowl keepers. I got them from Amazon. I love them. I usually put paper towel at the bottom to soak up any extra moisture, and then I add my fresh fruits or vegetables to that. And again, it keeps so much longer. I'll put the link to my Amazon storefront where you can get these bowls as well. All right, friends, so before I get started cooking today, I am first going to make myself a dessert. Now, this is it's not a conventional keto or low carb dessert or anything like that. I am going to be using grapes. I have been on this really horrible sweet kick lately, and I saw this recipe on TikTok where the young lady made some grapes and she coated it in some lemon and lime juice and then put sugar on it, put it in the freezer, and kind of made like a little sweet popsicle-y type fruit thingy. I don't know, but it looked delicious, and I thought that would work really well. But instead of using regular sugar, I'm going to use monk fruit. Now, I'm going to make this for myself and for Angelina. She's not big on monk fruit, so I'm going to make two different types, and I'm going to show you guys on camera how I make that today. Now, I've never had this, so it's my first time. I'll be trying it for the first time with you guys, okay? So I figure if I'm going to have something sweet and I don't want any pastry, anything, I'm going to use some grapes, and I'm going to be okay, all right? I'm going to be okay. So we're going to go ahead and try this, all right? I know grapes aren't within the ketogenic or low-carb lifestyle, but I promise we will be okay. I promise we will. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put all of the grapes in here, and when it's time to dust them with the sugar, I'll separate the two so that Angelina can have her regular sugar, because that's what she likes, and I will have the monk fruit sweetener. All right, so I have my lemons and limes here. They're already cut up. So let's go ahead now and add our lemon and lime juice, and then, yeah, I'll show you guys this whole process. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the grapes, I'm just gonna divide the grapes up. Okay. Put some in this bowl here. Then I'll put some over here. So this one, in one of the bowls, I'm going to add sugar, and I have sugar here. So, in this bowl here, I'm going to add the sugar, and then I'll give this one a toss. Give this a toss, coat it in the sugar really well. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put half on this side and half on the other side. This will work out well. Is I'll make myself a little note on the paper so I'll know which side is the monk fruit side. So I've got myself a little M, so everything on this side will be monk fruit. So we'll know. All right, let's add our grapes to the pan, just like this. Move these over here. All right, and I'm just lining them up here on this baking sheet and trying to keep them from touching because we are gonna put these in the freezer and I don't want any of the grapes stuck together. So we'll make sure that they are not touching. Okay, so I've got these grapes here with the regular sugar. Now let's add the grapes with the monk fruit. So we've got that dish here. And here I have my monk fruit sweetener. Can you all see that? My little label. Y'all know I got fancy when I did my pantry, remember? All right, so I'm adding the monk fruit sweetener to these. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to toss these about, just like this. And the monk fruit seems to stick to these better than the regular sugar as well. All right, so I've got those there. Now I'm going to add them to our baking dish. Now I'm going to put these in the freezer until they're nice and frozen solid. I'll let you guys know exactly what the freezing time is once I get ready to try them on camera for you. All right, everybody, so for dinner on this particular day, we had Monterey Chicken. So what I have here are 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts that I've washed really well, and I'm pat drying them and seasoning both sides of these. We season both sides because we're eating both sides, right? So what I do to season it is I sprinkle a little bit of olive oil over the chicken, and then I add my seasoning. For this particular recipe, I use my newest seasoning, my blackened seasoning. It is so delicious, and pre-orders for this actually begin on Monday, February the 28th. So I want to invite you guys to get you some. Simply visit my website at ketospiceblends.com. Use code sincerely21 and you can get 15% off. Pre-order sales again begin on Monday, February the 28th. All right, so now that my grilled chicken is done, the next thing I'm going to do is top it with the Monterey toppings. So the first thing we add is a low-carb barbecue sauce. This is my homemade low-carb barbecue sauce. It's on my website. Please visit. Some diced tomatoes and that delicious bacon that I just cooked up, and I've crumbled it up, adding it to the top. And then we're going to put some delicious, sharp, shredded cheese on top of that. And all I'm going to simply do is put this in the air fryer until the cheese melts. And there you have it, delicious Monterey chicken. This makes amazing leftovers. You're gonna love it. So let me know if you guys decide to give it a try. All right, guys, and so this is my Monterey chicken. This is my dinner. I got some Monterey chicken and then some of this barbecue shrimp over here. I use a Zatarain's like seasoned packet for that. But all right, this is dinner. I'm gonna chow down and I'll be back with you guys a little bit later. All right, everybody, so I've got the grapes out of the freezer. They are scrumptious. I'm gonna show you one right here. I mean, I've been nibbling on them. So yeah, these are probably pretty dangerous, okay? If you're trying to, if you're living a keto or low carb lifestyle, because you will definitely overindulge in these. They're bite size, they're tasty. The tanginess from the lemon and the lime juice mixed with the monk fruit sweetener. It's really delicious and a bit addicting. Yeah. These are good. I recommend you give them a try. I'll put the macros for a few of these in the description box for you guys. So if you decide to make them, you can, you can weave them in within your macros for the day. So I'll make sure I leave that information for you below, but they are delicious and I highly recommend them.